Iyalah, kan ada daerah yang sudah terang bikin. Oke. Banyak penontonnya. Nanti dia mau upload potong. Kan dua mode itu untuk adit juga video.
Paji Bang. MABAR Bang.
Pagi bang, boleh. Ayo, ya mau mabar bang.
Tapi JGN Galaktu Yamaz.
Aku baru belajar
Aku
bang.
player keyboard.
Salam kenal. Ngulik bareng bang, ngulik bareng.
Suaramu Kessel Banget Maz.
Ya, salam kenal bang. Ayo, gasken.
Kalau Meku Akakan Amali Mafin. Kukuk.
Sama bang, aku juga anomali bang. Anomali, mari belajar bang.
Hello and welcome one and all. The atmosphere building very nicely here. Gorgeous, gorgeous evening. The skies are clear, the noise is fervent, the atmosphere frenetic. I'm Peter Drury and this is Jim Beglin.
Well, thanks, Peter. There's a great sense of anticipation in this stadium, and I've been hit by it too.
There's nothing quite like match day, especially here. This crowd doesn't do ordinary, and we should be in for something very special. We are just getting started. He's got away. So, Jim, tell me this, who are you looking for in particular here?
Well, a player I've been looking at for quite a while now, Peter, is this guy, Bastoni. He's always impressed me with the way he's gone about his game. He's physically dominant, he's very intelligent in his reading of the game and his positioning, and he's also now very confident in his possession and what he can deliver up the pitch.
I wonder whether that has anything to do with you being a defender once upon a time, Jim. Rijkaard. This is a promising build-up. That's a good ball out wide. Pretty cagey early on from both sides. And this is Shevchenko. Looking to pass their way up the pitch. Oh, he's enjoyed that. He evidently loves the contest. And that was nowhere near his best. Davids, and it's Shevchenko. Fernandez. Rijkaard. Well, that pass isn't the best.
Yeah, I've had a quick review of what we've seen so far, and I can confirm we're in a shot-free zone.
Schmeichel gets his hands on it, and the danger is averted. Lampard, now looking to orchestrate a counter. Serginho is alert to the possibilities, but in the end it's fruitless. Messi, oh, facing up to his adversary. This is a formidable matchup. Bastoni, and it's Fernandez. Rijkaard is the distributor-in-chief, always looking for movers. Fernandez. Another pass, just keeps it ticking over. Oh, well cut out, no margin for error there at all. Hazard gets flagged offside. Schlotterbeck. Shin to shin, bicep to bicep, and he wins out. Schneider.
Yeah, they were looking for a counter-attack.
Cafu. Looking for the run. Oh, super ball. Tries to... He leaps for it! Oh, and that one's done no damage in the end.
Well, there wasn't too much wrong with his effort. He needs to get on the ball again and give it another crack. I would.
And it's O'Reilly. Fernandez. Oh, nice one too, very nice. Lampard. Serginho. And it's Schneider. Oh, it's Bebeto.
That will annoy the manager. They're making themselves too predictable here.
O'Reilly has quite the footballing brain. He's almost never outsmarted. Fernandez. Schneider. Still waiting for the game's first breakthrough goal. Schlotterbeck. Passing is crisp and sharp. Schneider. Schlotterbeck. And Darren Fletcher. Fletcher. Fernandez. Challenged just a bit on the firm side. Serginho. And it's Lampard. Great vision, and that is expertly dealt with. Schneider. Now it's Bebeto. Schneider. Now, can they get him away? Cafu. Indonesia are looking to break at pace. Schlotterbeck gets over and intercepts. And it's Schneider. O'Reilly makes the interception. Lampard wriggles his way through. And here's Sörloth. So a temporary halt to the action. A decent enough half, but neither side able to get on the score sheet. Time for some fresh ideas in the second period, perhaps. What do you think we're up to after 45 minutes?
Well, there's no way to disguise the fact that they've been poor. Not a single shot on goal tells you all you need to know, Peter. Everything seems a little hurried to me, a little rushed, panicked even at times.
So at the halfway stage, we still have deadlock. The score 0-0. The second half is up and running.
Indonesia really are going to need to improve in a hurry if they don't want to fall behind here. Upping the intensity and the tempo will be their starting point.
Schneider skims one in. Messi. So what can they make of this? Sörloth. And it's Messi. Whatever he had in mind, that was not it. Bebeto. Schneider. And here's Azar. Goes for the shot! And he looked every bit the assured keeper there.
Yeah, he was well placed to deal with that. They've got a healthy number of very tall targets to pick out from this corner.
Cleared away. Indonesia are looking to go forward now. Now it's Messi. So, Jim, is that the manager telling the forwards that they must stay forward for now?
Well, I think he just is concentrating on the shape here, and he wants them to press as high as they can and get in the right position to do that collectively.
Best part of an hour, and still no breakthrough from either side. Bastoni. He's found a way past. Has to go back here. He'll try from distance! Oh, that was no routine save.
Schneider clearly thought he had the beating of the keeper.
Ivory Coast have their second corner now. And he's gone looking for safety. And now a sudden chance to counter. That's Sörloth. He's beat. Shot a goal! And he hits the net. It is the pick-me-up they all long for. The lightness of step, the sharpness of movement, the certainty of finish.
I'm not making any apologies, but I was willing him to supply the finish, and he came up trumps.
Indonesia have taken the lead.
Look, you can't deny that it's a blow, but this game is far from unsalvageable.
Now it's Shevchenko. Neither of these two want to come off second best. And here's the chance to counter. And it's Schneider. Schneider going face-to-face with his great rival.
Ivory Coast really are going about things in the right fashion, Peter. It's great to see.
There is an... Can he finish?
Substitution for Indonesia. Number 17, Serginho. Number 6.
So, Jim, what are you thinking?
Well, I'm inclined to feel that if I was in that dugout, I'd want the players to get on the front foot and grab another. Just try to make this one safe.
Messi.
That's been cut out, well played.
Number 11.
Well, the ball just didn't work out for the run that he made.
They should have done a lot better there. The final ball was very poor.
Didier Drogba. Number 99.
Cross needs to... Oh, greatly!
Number 77.
Firm header just off target.
He did so well there. It's just a shame about the accuracy.
Gerrard looking for the chance to skim one in from range. And the two sides separated by the game's only breakthrough moment to this point. And the score is... Bebeto! That's another chance! And that could have brought them level.
What a chance. It looked to me like he just changed his mind at the last second there.
And it's made its way to him.
Ivory Coast really are showing all the necessary urgency, but it's potency they need.
And this is Drogba. Chance for a shot! Oh, and that should have been two.
And that reaction says it all. They had a real chance to tighten the screw there, and it's been blown.
Schlotterbeck getting this one clear. And now they can spring out of defence. Now it's Messi. He's shifting through the gears here. Stood up well to him there. That's been slipped through. Well, he has slightly undercooked that one.
Well, I think the opposition saw that pass coming a mile off, and it wasn't the best decision.
Neymar will not want to lose out here, not against this opponent. Sané. Davids. Lovely passing, lovely movement as well.
Ivory Coast really don't have a choice now. They just have to throw everything forward and give themselves a chance to draw level.
And this is... And a chance! And it's in! And right near the end, we have parity. Oh, the deftness of touch. Received it delightfully and finished it off sumptuously.
Yeah, the right touch in moments like that is key to what follows. All very neat and tidy.
Back to parity, and there's barely any time left.
It just goes to show you what determination can achieve. OK, there isn't much time left, but if we have to find a winner now, there's no question who I'll be backing.
Engages and forces him off the ball. York. Rijkaard. And here's Messi. Plays it in low. Easy enough for the goalkeeper. That's it. There will be time for no more. So it does end all square. Inspiration, perspiration, both on show in equal measure. Just not enough on either side to find a...
GG bang.
So bring it on. Hype, expectation, emotion. The game yet to kick off. The excitement already palpable.
Against Brazil.
Well, colour and passion just oozing from the stands here. These fans love their football, and we're about to be dished up a feast of it. And that gets things running. Jim, you've played in games of this nature. Who can make the difference?
For me, it's Miroslav Klose. Any aspiring goal scorers out there should study his movement and ability to find a sliver of space. After that,
Takes a shot. It's bounced back off the post. Cross needs to be good. Ah, he's given it away. Messi. And now the breakaway. And it's Ribery. And he's intervened well there. Marcelo. Ronaldinho. Drogba. Look at the space here. Ribery. It's Lampard.
If they want to counter, they could do with more speed.
And he has been fouled there. Well, the ref's been lenient here. I doubt he'll get too many more chances. Cafu. Great defending, strong and determined. Cafu got a long way forward to join the attack. And closer! And he looked every bit the assured keeper there.
That's very, very good. You can't ask for much more than that. All he needs to do is to place this between the goalposts and basically let them attack it.
Drogba! He's done very well to get to that.
Yeah, he was well placed to deal with that.
So, Jim, what have you made of what we've seen so far?
Well, both sides seem happy with the patient approach for now, still trying to have a good look at one another.
O'Shea kept his eye on it, and he's there. Nemecha. And it's Ronaldinho. Ronaldinho is fouled. O'Shea. Rafael Varane. And it's Marcelo. There's some great running on show here, but ultimately there was no way through. Company deals with that comfortably. Ronaldinho. Now it's Solot. Aimed beyond the defence. Well, the ball just didn't work out for the run that he made.
Brazil clearly didn't help themselves by telegraphing that one. It was always going to be intercepted.
Indonesia still without a single shot on target. And here's Shevchenko. Expertly cut out, really nicely done. And there's his chance to lead the counter. Now it's Messi. Davids. Nemecha is one of those players who's known for reading the game better than anyone. Marcelo. And the return pass. Well, that defending is unapologetically persistent. It's almost personal. And it had to be. And here's Drogba. Brazil have reclaimed it. He slings it in. Goal! Brazil! They forced the error and extracted the maximum punishment.
Well, look at the manager here. He's absolutely fuming, and he has every right to be. You can't win football matches if you give the ball away like that.
28 minutes is number 20.
So the first goal of the game.
Well, that gives them the privilege to control the tempo of the game. It's up to them to manage it from here now.
York. And this is Messi. So much time and space here. Well, the movement is slick, the speed is slippery. The defence, though, able to hold on this time. And this is Shevchenko. Shevchenko showed plenty of zest in getting to the ball, but couldn't quite sort it out. Ribery. And this is Shevchenko. No, not quite on the same wavelength. Lampard. No, he's not getting his way this time. Foot in. Cafu defending his corner stubbornly, stood up very well to his man.
have beautifully policed that midfield. The opposition have been handcuffed.
Ronaldinho, a player so deservedly decorated with praise and glory. It is a fair distance from goal. I'm not sure if he'll have a go. Nearly, but not quite.
Yeah, he may have snatched at that a bit, even though it was quite close.
No, again there's no way through. Pinches it off him. Serginho. Ribéry. Well, that is not the best ball, and he offers an apologetic look.
Clearly is miffed, having made the run and not get picked out.
Goes for a shot! It's a goal! They have grabbed themselves an equaliser.
Well, you have to credit the desire there. These boys knew they were in a battle, and they did exactly what was needed to get back into it. That's going to make the boss just a little happy now.
One sweeping move, executed with deadly efficiency.
Look, if you want to be effective on the break, then the key element is always pace. That's what really rips defences apart, and it's difficult to find an answer to it when it's applied like that.
Whistle's gone, that's a foul. And that's going to be a booking.
Well, not the best way to deal with it, but the old threat of pace clearly made him feel a tad uncomfortable.
Perhaps the final meaningful act of the first half.
Well, I suppose from the opposition's viewpoint, this was to be avoided.
Ronaldinho! Decent hit from there. And the referee says that is that for the first half. Well, the glass is either half full or half empty. Neither side yet truly to impose themselves, and it's level pegging at half-time. How's the first half compared with your expectation?
Indonesia really showed some resolve in that first half, Peter, after going behind. So I think the message from the manager will be quite a positive one. Keep going and keep doing what you've been doing, because it's pretty good.
Well, it's been intriguing stuff so far, and it's 1-1 at the break. Both teams hoping for a pick-me-up in the second half.
Substitution for Indonesia. Number 10, Messi.
Brazil get the second half going.
Dwight York. Coming on the field.
Indonesia come out this half somewhat altered.
I'll be fascinated to see how the change now affects their overall strategy.
Very nicely done. Lam. Oh, nice touch. Ribéry. Oh, easy pickings there. Knocks it into space. And it's Lam. The pressing's intense, and it's paid off. Al-Kubasi did well to emerge with the ball. That's a contest to keep an eye on. And the referee has shown him a yellow card. Davids. It's a pretty loose pass. Tries to play it through. And he's lost his man here. Loose ball now, and there's a chase. Oh, what has happened here? That should be the goalkeeper's, and it is. And here's the chance to counter. Lampard. Now it's Shevchenko. And it's Ribéry. Passing is crisp and sharp. Well, that looks a decent ball. Marcelo can see things others simply cannot. Brazil are looking to break at pace. Closer. Oh, that's well spotted. Davids. Endrick. Lam. And it's Lam. He's in a great position here. Plays the ball back. Quarter of an hour into the second half. And it's Drogba. Nicely spread. There's the delivery. Towering header! Goal! Brazil! Into the lead once more. Certain, searing and imperious.
So well played, Peter. Did a great job keeping sight of the ball. Made a classic move and made it perfectly.
Substitutions taking place.
So the manager can make a change for the first time in the game here. Brazil leading now.
Right here, right now, it's not looking favourable. They're chasing the ball and the game.
Messi running at top gear. Oh, important interception. Yamal, the man with the tools to make a difference here. Indonesia still have the cards to affect this game. He's through here. Chance for a shot! Davids. Endrick. Now it's Yamal. Ribery. And Serginho. And it's Cruyff. Threads one in. Now it's Endrick. He's shifting through the gears here.
That's exactly what they need to keep doing. Carry on plugging away and eventually you might just get that little break.
This is a really front-footed shoots! And no mistake! A two-goal lead and they're firmly in control. Pressure, what pressure? He feels none of it.
Yeah, he won the jostle and it was a very good finish and I think he'll go away feeling pretty good about that one.
And when the manager called on him, he was only too happy to repay that faith.
I think the manager's claiming an assist here.
So the lead now is 2.
Well, that's really winded the opposition. You can see their manager screaming on the touchline, telling his team to calm down. But they'll need to do that pretty quickly. It's composure from here.
No outsmarting him this time. Endrick. Pass is coming off in quick succession here. That ball looks a good one. Good ball, good take. Yamal, and he shoots! And one more try! And it's in! Not a defender in sight. He had all the time in the world.
Well, I'm giving him full marks for the way he exploited the space, Peter, but you really shouldn't be left unmarked in the middle like that. I don't think he could believe his luck.
2 goals on the day, and he may not yet be done. Indonesia cut their deficit and look raring to go again. Oh, shooting chance! He's got a goal! Whoever is in his path, he will always find a way.
Well, at one stage, he was being body-checked, Peter, and then the next minute, it's in the back of the net. That's wonderful striking.
Brazil now in a position far more desirable.
Yeah, I can't think of a better time, Peter, to get that 2-goal cushion. That, for me, should be decisive.
Varane gets across to intercept that. Kvaratskhelia. The referee's awarded a free kick. Well, that's a booking, always looked it. too close for comfort. And it's Cruyff.
4 added minutes has been
Intricate
indicated.
passing, looking to progress the ball. 4 extra minutes added on. Lampard. He's a sharp little ball here. Messi. Shin to shin, bicep to bicep, and he wins out. Lampard. Company gets the foot in and wins the ball. Messi. Looking to pass their way up the pitch. And that is it. The referee has seen enough. Indonesia perhaps ended up out of ideas and out of steam. Well, what a scene we have here. There's a real expectant buzz in the stadium, and the players on the pitch are raring to go any minute now. Expectations and decibels both rising fast here. Things are heating up, and we'll be getting underway very soon. Well, we're on the way.
Well, this 4-4-2 formation is often used in the modern era defensively, but it used to be the gold standard of formations a generation or so ago, Peter, and it does allow the fullbacks to play a key role in attack.
Yeah, they offer most of the width, don't they?
Exactly. You want them to be high up the pitch so they can get themselves into the final third whenever possible. This will, of course, ask an awful lot of the centre halves and the central midfielders, who need to drop into position and cover the spaces.
Lyon with the corner, they're first.
That's just playing it safe and simple.
Indonesia have the chance to go the other way. And it's made its way to him. He's having a shot! Goal!
Well, talk about a real rude awakening. It's almost as if the defence saw nothing coming. They just didn't anticipate. On heels rather than toes.
That was easy, almost too easy.
Way too good, Peter. Too quick, too smart for that defence, who were made to look a little lost, in all honesty.
Lyon finding themselves unexpectedly behind. He's shifting through the gears here. And the finish! And it's in! Not one, but two. It is a dream start. They forced the error and extracted the maximum punishment.
It's just sloppy to lose the ball like that, Peter. The ease which they were able to cut through them from there, that definitely doesn't have a good look about it.
Indonesia are doing very nicely, thank you.
Yeah, it's all happening now. There's been an upping of the intention and urgency.
Big chance! Yes! Again, in a trice, and they are soaring! And that really is so impressive.
Well, from the moment he got involved, he looked as if he'd go all the way. Terrific.
Indonesia find a position of real strength now.
And things are much healthier in their favour. Mind you, you would have...
And Shevchenko! Well taken goal. They are purring, truly purring. The lightness of step, the sharpness of movement, the certainty of finish.
Yeah, and having the thrust to get there is one thing, having the composure to score is another.
Indonesia are having a ball here.
Well, that's really winded the opposition. You can see their manager screaming on the touchline, telling his team to calm down.
Oh, shooting chance! He's got a goal! And look at his joy! Is this not why we love the game?
It's a mass exodus now. Certain sections of the stadium are leaving in droves, and you can't blame them.
And that means just one thing, match ball.
He has simply been truly awesome. He really has stamped his authority on this.
Indonesia are at the peak of their powers. As for their opponents, a long way from that.
Well, their manager seems to have them always thinking about the next goal. When
Chance! And he's stuck it away. And they're threatening to fly away here.
absolutely no element of fluke either. Makes this even more worrying in some ways.
As if 3 weren't enough, this is nigh on utopian.
I think there's been a greater menace to everything they've been doing during this spell, one that they hope will continue.
He's picked his way through. Oh, looks like he's been taken out there. Lampard goes short. Decent chance! It's fallen kindly here. No, that's just wide.
He'll be annoyed with himself after that. Nothing wrong with his anticipation or his positioning.
The most accurate pass. Conte. Here's Vitinha. Conte. And here's Cristiano Ronaldo. No foul, says the referee. Nicely weighted ball. Otto cuts out the pass. And that pass is somewhat less than ideal.
Well, everything up to the final pass looked decent. They just couldn't pick out that killer ball.
Now it's Solot. Serginho. In comes the corner. Indonesia have their second corner now. Lyon are looking to go forward now. He has found the way through. Indonesia with another chance from a corner. So, third corner of the game. And he's taking no chances there. And this is Messi. And now they can spring out of defence. Chance, surely! It's a goal! And this is getting ridiculous, borderline crazy.
Well, it's a goal fest, and the fact it's so one-sided now is getting scary.
Van Bauten. Cristiano Ronaldo. Cristiano Ronaldo. Well, he's not happy with that challenge, but the referee has let it go. Now it's Solot. Doué. And it's Vitinha. And it's Serginho. Tries to play it through. Oh, good ball. Nothing wrong with that tackle. Ball won cleanly. Doué. He's got away. Doué's cross. Skillfully cut out. He is so at ease on the ball. He's on it. Can he get away? That's a sharp pass. Nunez was alert to the possibilities, but in the end it's fruitless. Coming up to half-time, leading, and things are looking pretty good. Pass somewhat off target. Akanji. And it's Messi. Dunk cuts it out. Olise. Darwin. Nunez has got himself a free kick. There could be trouble here, but for now the referee is keeping his cards in his pocket. Now it's Cristiano Ronaldo.
Cristiano Ronaldo really needed to concentrate on protecting the ball. Then again, he was being very closely marshalled.
Nicked it back promptly. Darwin played out towards the right wing. Here's Vitinha. And here's Nunez. Otto receives it in a towering header. Lampard. Oh, that's a key interception. Tries to pass it through. No, that's been intercepted. And the referee has blown for half-time. Who would have seen this? By any yardstick, it is pretty much ideal for them.
Well, for me, it's a lead that's thoroughly deserved, Peter. They've been quicker to pretty much everything so far. The only thing you've got to wonder is, how taxing is this for the players? How long can they keep it up for? Are we going to see a fade in this second half?
Indonesia enjoying a half which is little short of perfect. The dominant force, the only force in a one-sided contest. And if you have just joined us, well, we've just begun the second period here. Nunez ready to try one. Looking here to alter the direction of the game. Nunez! And a chance! It's their second corner of the game. That's put play to the danger. And now a sudden chance to counter. Well played, that has snuffed out the danger. Quality ball. And it's Vitinha. Olise. Olise! Oh, he's kept it out, that's a great save.
Lyon really are good at what they're doing. They'll gladly take any opportunity to launch that counter.
O'Reilly. Oh, good read.
That's great positioning, so good from him.
Olise. The referee's awarded a free kick. And no surprise, that's a booking.
Well, sometimes a loose foul can trigger a completely different spell of play, and it makes even less sense.
Lampard. Davids. Some intricate passing, looking to progress the ball. Van Bouten makes the interception. Olise. And it's Serginho. Olise. Olise will not want to lose out here, not against this opponent. Lizarazu. And it's Vitinha. He's gone for goal! Keeper always had the measure of that.
Well, if they hope to have any chance of turning this round, they have to abandon their shoot-on-sight policy. It's just not working.
Oh, well played, well sorted out. Conte. Now it's Darwin. Pressure coming in from all directions. Oh, he's going to be disappointed with that. Otto. And here's Elise. Oh, the movement is slick, the speed is slippery. The defence, though, able to hold on this time.
Changement.
It's a throw-in. O'Reilly has quite the footballing brain. He's almost never outsmarted. Oh, that pass isn't the best. Otto. And this is Gerrard. Dunk gets across to intercept that. Van Bouten. Lizarazu. And it's Conte. Plays a sharp little ball here. Lovely pass, but can he get there? And that's been intercepted.
That was well played.
He's having a pop! Trustmark comes to the rescue. And there's a goal! Sharp, simple, satisfying. He just knew what was on.
Listen, he would have been advised to do that as a kid, and it's obviously etched in his mind now.
Well, they may be down, but they're in no mood to go quietly. Out of play for a throw. O'Reilly's cross. Vitinha. And Doué. And it's Cristiano Ronaldo. O'Reilly calmly anticipates. Gerrard, renowned for his long-range shooting. That ball looks a good one. It's Dropper! And he hits the net! How many? Just how many? The golf in class is vast.
Look, all they want to hear right now is the final whistle. They've been humiliated.
Yamal. Endrick in acres of space out wide. And here's Fernandez. Dunk gets a foot in here. Vitinha. 5 minutes left on the clock. Cristiano Ronaldo. Aimed beyond the defence. Dunk gets over and intercepts. And it's Doué. Conte. Vitinha. And here's Cristiano Ronaldo. Fernandez. And it's Fernandez.
Il y aura 4
O'Reilly.
minutes de temps additionnel.
Dunk promptly onto that, and that is that. 4 added minutes on the board. Olise. Pau Kubasi is the guilty party there. That is Conte. That's destined for the flank. Pings it across. And reclaimed it in a trice. And that interception was most necessary.
He read that really well and stopped it.
That's that, the end. Indonesia really have hit the heights. A tour de force that has left their opponents reeling. And that is what tends to... So bring it on. Hype, expectation, emotion.
Hello,
The game yet to
everybody,
kick
and
off.
welcome to
The
today's
excitement
match.
already palpable.
Algeria against Indonesia.
And the mood is boisterous. It is a perfect ambience for the central characters who are ready now to perform. So off we go then.
The midfield three, Peter, I think are going to be key in this lineup because it's a very expansive system.
Yeah, it certainly looks a very front-footed approach.
It is, and with the front three, especially the wide men, running at and beyond the defence, there's going to be an awful lot asked of the midfield. They have to supply those balls.
Platini! Oh, it's fallen loose again! Volleyed effort,
Davids really needed everything to come together then at the precise moment. Not easy.
That has been cut short. Jim, which player is best equipped for this game?
There aren't many defenders, Peter, who assist more goals.
He's had a shot! There it is!
Listen, the big names earn their reputations for precisely the reason we've just seen. They have a habit of making their presence felt, and here we are, early stages. He struck one, and he looks hungry for more.
One sweeping move. Shot, surely! Davids. And it's Messi. Now it's Solot. Looking for the run. Costa Curta kept aware, and it is reclaimed easily. Passing nice and neat. Serginho. And the counter is on. Messi. Oh, that's really good play on the right. He's driving forward. Now it's Shevchenko. And it's Lampard. Messi. He's found a way through. Goes for a shot! And the ball's come loose here. Indonesia leading here thanks to that early goal. And the score is 1-0. Well, that's been cut out. Well played. Now it's Solot. Messi. Solot. Well seen. Saw that coming.
That's great positioning. So good from him.
Rijkaard is the team's great visionary. Stood up well to him there. Cafu did just about enough to come out on top there. Neither party overly willing to compromise. Now it's Solot.
Algeria definitely like their pressing from the front.
It's relentless at times, Jim, isn't it? High energy, high intensity.
Standard practice nowadays, Peter. Make sure you don't give your opponents any time to think on the ball.
And it's Michel Platini. Zanetti. Platini, the specialist in tearing teams apart. And the assistant referee rightly gives him offside. And this is Shevchenko. Serginho. Shevchenko. And the shot! It's a goal! And look what it means to them. This is a position of genuine strength now. That really is quite fabulous. All his own doing.
Oh, that's wonderful to see. The run was explosive. The finish, exquisite.
He's rising! Harmlessly behind.
Look, we've all been there. Not that it'll make him feel much better at the moment.
Now it's Solot. Messi. Messi unable to make it happen for all his good intentions. Davids.
This is the time you need that pace.
Ball played for Rijkaard. Davids. Now it's Cruyff, driving through the middle. Messi. The ball is loose and the chase is on. Solot gets on the end of things as a matter of habit. Now it's Solot. And this is Lampard. It's Lampard! Yes! A quite incredible spell. They are flying.
Yeah, and he did well not to stray offside there as well, Peter. He just seemed to instinctively know when the ball was going to be delivered, and he got it right.
3-0, and things are starting to look awfully cosy.
To be expected, Peter. They've gone and stepped it up, something they've been threatening to do and will continue to do by the looks of it.
He has found a way through. Chance! Well, that is remarkable.
Well, it didn't quite come off this time, Peter, but that's a warning to the opposition. This team know how to counter, and they'll be looking to do it every chance they get.
Beckenbauer kept his eye on it, and he's there. And it's Michel Platini. And here's Cristiano Ronaldo. And no, that was never going to make it. Platini driving forwards. Deflected behind for a corner kick. Algeria with the corner. They're first. Messi goes short. That's a lovely, neat pass. And now they can spring out of defence. And here's Cruyff. No way through, so back it comes. Zanetti. Can he get it through? And that is expertly dealt with.
2 added minutes has been indicated.
Lampard, pass somewhat off target. And here's Platini, and it's Davids. Davids. Lampard. Well, there's a probing ball. So, a temporary halt to the action. Well, who would have thought it? A huge chasm between the two teams already, and it might grow even wider in this second half.
Well, they're in a great position, Peter, so why stop now? I would say keep going, keep at it. They've done everything right so far, so they'll want to keep things that way.
Indonesia producing a nigh-on perfect 45 minutes. It's 3-0. Back underway then. There's a beautiful simplicity about this contest. Willing running on one side, dogged defence on the other. Knocks it out wide. Great vision. Davids. Crossed into the middle. Oh, that's wonderful. And he shoots! And again! It's anyone's ball now. Now it's Solot. And this is Shevchenko. And he's found a way past. And a shot! Now, can they get him away? And he's cut it out. Rijkaard. Indonesia, gloriously greedy. 3 up and looking for more. Oh, really cute. What a lovely series of passes. And here's Messi. Zanetti has the space to scheme. Big chance! It's run loose. Who's going to get there? And that is well cleared.
Substitution for Algeria. Number 10, Rijkaard. Number 7, Platini. Number 13, Cristiano Ronaldo. Number 5, Messi. Number
There's the clearance.
19, Johan Cruyff. Coming on the field.
Costa Curta.
Number 17,
Robertson.
Manuel Petit.
Plays one through.
Number 20, Mateus. Number 9,
Messi.
Batistuta.
Davids.
Number 21, Mohamed
Aims
Salah.
beyond the defence.
Number 15.
Well, Peter, he's looking particularly sharp.
And certainly on the hunt for his personal treble.
Yeah, and I certainly wouldn't go against that, although
He's having a hit! It's hit the upright.
Mohamed Salah really was well marshalled there because he was denied the opportunity to turn.
And here's Owen. Played out wide. And here's Mohamed Salah. Knocks it into space. Mohamed Salah! Oh, extraordinary.
Well, there's always that risk, Peter, when a team commits too many numbers forward. You can't help but leave some gaps at the back.
Substitution in progress.
Time then for the first substitution of the game. Davids and Jamal. This is a promising build-up. Petit. And it's Batistuta. And it's Gerrard. Mateus. Batistuta. No way through. Tries to play it through. Now it's Yamal. Yamal. Lovely feet. Davids. Mohamed Salah. Antonetti. Not the most accurate pass. Good ball, good take. Neymar. What's going wide left? Owen going forward. Robertson looking for options for movement. The pressing's intense and it's paid off. Yamal. But it's Owen. Oh, good take in a good area. And Batistuta! And somehow he kept it out.
I thought it was a really good break. No shortage of pace nor intensity. Exactly what's required when on the counter-attack.
Davids deals with that comfortably. Indonesia are looking to go forward now. Now it's Ribery. Gerrard is in a really good position out wide. That's good play. Now there's and the shot! It's loose now and they want he'll try from distance! Steven Gerrard, the man for every moment! That is a gem! An absolute gem! This day becomes absolutely perfect, utterly ideal. Sharp, simple, satisfying. He just knew what was on.
Well, I admire players who do that because they just don't give up on anything.
Indonesia are having a ball here. Now it's Owen. Shoots! And he's stuck it away. It looked as though he'd gone too wide. He wasn't having that, though, and somehow he found the angle.
Peter, you have to have a certain imagination to produce the incredible, and that was incredible.
Well, they may be down, but they're in no mood to go quietly. Now, he's got space here. Oh, that's a key interception.
3 minutes added
Board
time.
shows there will be 3 extra minutes. Can he get on the end of it? Ribery! And the keeper threw out a limb.
A moment to try and place the cherry on the cake.
Mohamed Salah. Petit. He's had a fair tumble under that challenge. And there goes the final whistle. Indonesia looking by any yardstick formidable. Truly enjoyable to watch and...
Potong tak jadi, hujan Hujan lobek, balik alik lah watang. Ini ada ya kita lobek hujan sama. Kok dia apa hujan payah awak kok meluap air apa lembana kok ya coba. Nah, yalah aja. Nah, tapi ambil pasien kakaknya nih lain, di mana sehat? Kakak ambil pasien ini kata. Oh.
So the huge prize of a place in the final awaits the winners of this do-or-die contest. The fans in the stands watch on, as does the rest of the world, eager to see which team prevails on the day. Just listen to that noise. This place is definitely up for it. Let's hope we get a contest worthy of the setting. The crowd rises for the national anthem of Portugal. Well, the glitzy opening ceremony feels like yesterday, Jim, but here we are. We've reached the semi-finals.
Time flies, but we've had so many gripping games, Peter. It's been a real pleasure, and given the form of both of these teams, I'm hoping for another treat in this match.
Things already rolling. This then the greatest show on the grandest stage. Now it's Cristiano Ronaldo. Oh, that's neat. And here's Cristiano Ronaldo. And that's the keeper's ball. Now that looks a decent ball. Big chance! Goal! Portugal! And Portugal score first. One sweeping move executed with deadly efficiency.
Look, if you want to be effective on the break, then the key element is always pace. That's what really rips defences apart, and it's difficult to find an answer to it when it's applied like that.
Portugal penetrate first. It is a truly precious lead. Tries to play it through. And he's there to retrieve it. And it's Rice. So just a one early goal to report so far. And the score is 1-0. Oh, good take, and he shoots! Oh, that was brilliantly defended. A sudden chance to counter. Well, that was a period of possession which carried just about no threat at all. First quarter of an hour gone. No, he wasn't being taken in by that trickery. Now it's Cristiano Ronaldo. Turns back here, probably the best option. Bernardo Silva. It's a promising position. Lovely bit of skill. The ball. Oh, he's been caught on it here. And that's played in. Chance, surely! And a neat finish. They are purring, truly purring. Really tidily gathered, and ultimately a more than tidy finish.
Again, that's terrific movement, Peter, and an even better pass. It's beautifully played.
Things starting to look very comfortable.
There's a certain authoritativeness in everything they do now. If they want to kill off this game, now's the time to get it done.
Played out towards the right wing. Real chance! And he's really put himself on the line here. Rice with the short one. Delivers with whip. That's a decent clearance. He's in a great position here. And it's Bellingham. And there's his chance to lead the counter. Ruben Neves. Nuno Mendes. It's Bernardo Silva. And here's Cristiano Ronaldo. And this is Bernardo Silva. Bruno Fernandes! Played out to the left flank. O'Reilly. Half an hour played now. And it's O'Reilly. Nicely spread. Now it's Madueke. Anderson.
Whatever happens, that's the kind of movement which raises hope.
There's a beautiful simplicity about this contest. Willing running on one side, dogged defence on the other. Bernardo Silva knocks it out wide. Nuno Mendes with the cross. And that has earned a reprieve for the time being. Good defending, albeit from an unexpected source.
Well, it's not a surprise to see that these days, all part of a forward's duties.
Now it's Bellingham. Madueke. Oh, that's fabulous. He's had a shot! And he's stuck it away! And that is a goal worthy of universal appreciation. Even the opposing fans have to recognise the quality there.
Well, it's one of those, Peter, when you've got to take your hat off and just say, too good.
Number 20, Madueke. Madueke. Madueke.
Just one in it now.
Well, what a difference a goal makes. Now, all of a sudden, it seems the belief is back.
Gonzalo Ramos wants to run onto this. Chance here to counter. Bellingham. Now Anderson. Madueke. Now has he got the beating of his marker here? And it's Rice. Over to the right flank.
2 added minutes
James
has been
just
indicated.
loves to go forward whenever he can. And here's Ramos. Now it's Cristiano Ronaldo. Now that is commitment to the cause. Last-ditch defending, but that'll do. So it's half-time in the semi-final. It's been thrills and spills at either end in the first half. Neither side really seizing the initiative, and both teams still very much in it.
Just a quick announcement.
Caution certainly not on the agenda here from both sides.
Well, it's a lead that's by no means convincing. The manager can't go too easy on his players here. I think they need to re-establish that focus and try to lift the purpose again. They'll want a good start to the second half.
So it's half-time in the semi-final. Portugal leading, but only just 2 on the scoreline.
Everyone, please welcome our players.
So right back into the action. Cristiano Ronaldo. Elects to cross. Oh, good climb! And that is well cleared. Bernardo Silva delivers.
Well, that might be the first time they've gone long, Peter. They've clearly been told to try something different.
Madueke. Great vision. In by James. Bellingham finds himself offside. Bellingham. And it's Rice. Rice. That's destined for the flank. Now Inacio did just about enough to come out on top there. Neither party overly willing to compromise. That looks a good ball through. And the assistant referee rightly gives him offside. The pressing's intense, and it's paid off. And here's Gordon. And it's Rice. Nice bit of trickery. Anderson. The ball is loose and the chase is on.
They want to be quick here. It's breakaway time.
Threads one in. Bellingham. Now Anderson. And it's Bellingham. And here's Kane. Bellingham. Oh, there's a probing ball.
They'll want to make the most of this turnover.
He shifted it to the flank. And it's Cristiano Ronaldo. Defending of the desperate variety. James. Portugal have kept their powder dry on the substitution front so far. Could that be about to change?
Well, the manager must be thinking to himself whether he's got a game changer on that bench, and he needs to act quickly.
It's Cristiano Ronaldo! Oh, that was no routine save.
Really anticipated that well, didn't he?
Substitution for England, number 10.
Time then for the first substitution of the game.
Coming on to replace him is number 21, Eze.
And that has been cleared. Now, can they get him away? Showing good feet. Bernardo Silva! It's a goal! A two-goal lead, and they're firmly in control. An opportunist strike, but he'll take it. He will own it.
Yeah, Peter, I think we've got to give the keeper some slack here because he didn't have the greatest view of that. But you've got to give the scorer his due as well. I mean, he had that sharpness of mind and clinical edge.
Well, that has changed the dynamic somewhat.
You can certainly sense a real change of mood here. Now the crowd are demanding that they just finish this off.
O'Reilly. Rice. Matheus Nunes. To Bruno Fernandes. Now it's Ramos. Well, there was an element of promise insofar as they kept the ball well, but they did very little with it. O'Reilly makes the interception. So not long left in this now. They have 1 foot in the final. Anderson, that has been slung wide. James tries to pass it through. Now it's Madueke. It's a really well-measured ball. That's going across goal. Inacio with the clearance. Matheus Nunes. And it's Cristiano Ronaldo. Nice interception. His positioning was spot on. Gordon. João Cancelo. Matheus Nunes does have his name on the score sheet, of course.
If they want to counter, they could do with more speed.
That's a smashing touch to get him away. Shot could be on. Stones gets it away. Oh, he's been caught napping. João Cancelo picks it up out wide. Ruben Neves was alert to the possibilities, but in the end it's fruitless.
Madueke. Number 18, Gordon. Coming on the field, number 7,
Stones.
Number 17,
Rogers.
Substitution.
That's Eze. Rogers. And here's Kane. He was only too happy to take that back. Vitinha. And this is Ronaldo. Now looking to orchestrate a counter. And here's Nunes. And he's picked it up out wide. Cross needs to be good. Pickford claims it without any fuss. That's the end. So this is it. The final hurdle is behind them. It is a straight road to glory. There's a small matter of the final to come, but these fans don't care. This is their time now, their pride and joy. How would you sum up what we've witnessed, Jim?
Yeah, they've grown in stature and confidence with every step, and one big step away from the trophy now.
So this is it, one more match to determine the destination of the ultimate prize in world football. Two teams, each with a golden ticket in hand, are hoping that this will be their date with destiny. Only one of them can bring the storied trophy home, however. It promises to be enthralling, high-octane stuff, and it is kicking off very soon. Well, it looks like a big game, sounds like a big game. Everyone involved is absolutely up for it. The crowd rises for the national anthem of Portugal. Now that was impressive. Well, Jim, you're a man with experience of big finals. What will these players be going through right now?
Well, I think ultimately they'll be wanting to enjoy it, while at the same time trying to remember their tactical instructions and the jobs they've been assigned. I think both teams have had a wonderful...
He's had a shot! Oh, that was nice, but not quite the end product required.
Oh, it's very good running, that. You're always going to have chances with that kind of movement.
Well, history tends to say that these finals are pretty tight games, Jim. Same again, do you think?
Yeah, the odds are that's always likely to be the case, Peter, but I'd like to think that fortune will favour the brave here.
Jim, you've played in games of this nature. Who can make the difference?
Well, Peter, the player Nuno Mendes is someone who's really impressed me as being a two-way player. Very confident, consistent, and always willing to take people on and get himself into those good crossing positions, and he can deliver too.
No argument from me on that front. It's easy to see how his presence alone affects both sides. Spread to the right. Ruben Neves. Bruno Fernandes. So, Jim, what have you made of what we've seen so far?
Well, I think both teams probably feel it's too early for either to start taking real risks. So they're still very...
Chance for a shot! It's off target and by quite a way. Kimmich. And it's Sané. To Musiala. Nemecha and Sané. Nemecha and it's Kimmich. Gonzalo Ramos. No change to the score, 0-0 it remains. Chooses to go crossfield. Now it's Sané. Nemecha looking for a runner. And the assistant referee has his flag raised for offside. Bernardo Silva, Gonzalo Ramos, Wirtz, Pavlovic, for Musiala, Ruben Neves, Bruno Fernandes, and it's Cancelo, and it's Ruben Neves, and it's slung out wide. Oh, that's a key interception. Pavlovic, and Nemecha. Musiala, Sané, and it's Ruben Neves. Nuno Mendes, and here's Cristiano Ronaldo. Gonzalo Ramos, chance, surely! Oh, terrific save from the keeper.
Really anticipated that well, didn't he?
This is Ronaldo. Germany are looking to go forward now. Now it's Havertz. Now it's Wirtz. Plays it through. Sane in acres of space out wide. And the ball is out of play. Ruben Neves for João Cancelo. And it's Cancelo. Threads one in, and it's made its way to him. Gonzalo Ramos showed plenty of zest in getting to the ball, but couldn't quite sort it out. Musiala. Kimmich. And it's Musiala. Played back into the centre. And it's Kimmich. And it's Wirtz. Can he get away here? Numecha. And a goal here just before half-time could mean a great deal. Now it's Ramos. Now it's Cristiano Ronaldo. Tries to play it through.
This is actually quite a courageous move, and I'll add, ambitious. And
He leaps for it! Oh, good finish! But that is not going to count.
And needless to say, he disagrees.
Disappointment and relief on either side, nothing doing. And here's Cristiano Ronaldo. Now it's Ramos. Takes a shot. João Cancelo. Ball swung in. Tries to get it clear. It's a threatening ball. Havertz. Numecha.
There will be 1 minute added time.
Musiala. And it's Wirtz. And here's Havertz. Oh, that's nice. Now it's Wirtz. Chance! Oh, the ball's run loose here. Bernardo Silva is there. Oh, he's been caught napping. So we are halfway through this final. So neither team were able to take the lead, but it certainly hasn't been for the lack of trying. So 45 minutes up. What are you thinking of the final to this point, Jim?
Well, if we're honest about it, Peter, it's not turned out to be the classic that we were hoping for. Someone's got to up the urgency and the sense of purpose, take risks, breathe some life into this final. That's what we need.
So it's half-time in the grand finale. So we reach the halfway point, and neither side have yet been able to force the issue. It's 0-0. And we're on the way. Both sides defensively robust up to now.
That's just playing it safe and simple.
And he cuts out the supply. Kimmich. Sané. He's had a fair tumble under that challenge. Now that looks a decent... Gonzalo Ramos! He's beaten the keeper, but hit the post. And it's Vitz. Strong running down that left flank. He's found a way through. Throw in. Oh, lovely feed. He is such a good mover. There's a beautiful simplicity about this contest. Willing running on one side, dogged defence on the other. Quality ball. Nuno Mendes. Up towards the hour mark and still no goals. And here's Havertz. Oh, he's had it taken off him. There's some great running on show here, but ultimately there was no way through. It's Cristiano Ronaldo! Cristiano Ronaldo! A class apart, out on his own! A finish of true class! Big moment, big goal, big lead!
After 60 minutes...
Look, that was a technical interaction of great football. That has gone down a treat.
So we have had the first significant moment. It is 1-0.
Well, certainly the big occasion and a very big opening goal to boost everyone's confidence here.
Tar. Your impression so far, Jim?
There's a lot of football still to be played, Peter, so ideally they need to maintain an attacking endeavour.
Musiala, good ball, good take. And here's Vitz. It's Kimmich. Well, the manager might be thinking of shuffling his pack here.
Well, you would hope for some movement off the bench, Peter, knowing you get an extra sub in extra time.
Kimmich spots it and intercepts. Tar. And if you have just joined us, still just one goal between them. 1-0 the score. Well seen, saw that coming.
That's great positioning, so good from him.
Some intricate passing, looking to progress the ball. Tries to pass it through. Delivers with whip. Neuer deals with that, nice and simple. This looks promising. That's destined for the flank, and he's picked it up out wide. You can run onto that. And it's Cristiano Ronaldo! Oh, fantastic from Ronaldo! That is a gem! An absolute gem! And this is getting better and better. One sweeping move, executed with deadly efficiency.
Portugal are such an adept counter-attacking team. They produced something out of nothing there. A few seconds was all it took for them to convert a defensive situation into a goal, and it's very impressive.
Substitution for Germany, number 7.
So changes afoot here, and from both sides. Things starting to look very comfortable.
Well, it's a great time for them to keep the momentum going. I don't see any need to change the approach. Keep at it with the same intensity, and soon enough, they'll get another break.
So not long left in this now. Just a few moments from glory. And into the grateful arms of the keeper.
That's alert and sharp, and very well played.
Tar has given away a free kick. Sonny. And that has put paid to that. Ruben Dias. Songs ringing out from every corner of the stadium now. They are a team entering the home straight. It's been a bit... Takes a shot! Oh, it looked like 3-0 for sure.
Well, he's looked very lively. He really wants to put this game to bed.
Pavlovic. Ahead by 2 and just about into the home straight. Mecha. Gonzalo Ramos, who has set up 2 goals. And it's Sané. And here's Goretzka. Now it's Kimmich.
There will be 3
Lovely
minutes at a
feet.
time.
The ball goes in. And it's hoisted clear. Real chance! Mendes tries to clear. Viet is having a shot! He doesn't look too happy with that. And they've done it. They are the champions of the world. A lifetime's glory, a lifetime's honour.
And you know, it really is the pinnacle for these players. This is the ultimate experience.
And this is football's ultimate prize. 5 kilos of 18-carat gold. There is nothing that could compare to this.
I can only dream.
Can we not all dream of scenes which here are truly extraordinary? I think we are about to run out of time, so that is it from us. And once again, congratulations to the winners.
Hello everybody, and this is a quick reminder to let you know that you'll be able to catch today's match broadcast live on our club's FM station.